Alright, you're welcome. So I want to show you one new EA that I just built. And let's come to strategic tester. And okay, so the name is Blue Peeps and it run on good. You can use the EA on any small account. And this is for people who understand the power of uh, patience and compounding and protection of capital. Because in from January to this April, it took this account from $150 to over $400. That's made over 200% of the account in just 4 months. That's making an average of, it's less than 4 months, but that means it's making an average of 50% every month. And the beauty of it is also that as your capital grows, you can tweak it, you can adjust, the position, the max position is 2. That means if you see an opportunity that you believe is good, it's going to take 2 positions. But if you feel like you want it to actually increase the aggressiveness, you can increase it in the default in the input settings. If you feel that you want it to be less aggressive, that is, you want it to take maybe one trade, not 2, you can also tweak it in the settings. But this current setting, this default settings is good because it's just 2 maximum position at the time. So if you come here, let's look at the graph. You can see that this is where it's starting from, and equity has come as low as 132 from just your normal 200, and from 150 rather. So if equity went as low as 130 something dollars, that means you're losing just $20, which is less than 15% of the accounts. I just want you to understand why I said the capital preservation. And it's still going, okay, it's still taking trade, and you're watching. So you can see that currently the account is over $200 and it's in the month of March already. So that shows it has made more than 50%. Yes, and you know that in the month of March is where crazy things happen. That Donald Trump started the matter of trade war with China. So let's just see what eventually ended the So what's most important thing, just like I said, is the progression on the graph of the stuff, because you want to be sure that it's making progress. And the first of all, climax at 155, yes, that the equity was 155, and it dropped to 170 something dollars from that, sorry, from 255 to 170 something. So it still means that it does not share more than 30% of what it has made before it recover back, because you can see this is recovery. And another thing that I believe anybody that watches this year and see the performance will pay attention to is DA does not just trade open position with a fixed take profit and stop loss. You use the market condition to determine the take profit, the stop loss that is running on, which is a beautiful thing. Because the reason why I say it's a beautiful thing is you don't want an EA that just work with a fixed take profit. I'm not saying it's bad that work with a fixed take profit, fixed stop loss, because what if the market is ranging? So if you put it as a fixed take profit and the take profit is a little bit big, will it not be a disadvantage? Now, if you put it at based on the volatility of the market, and that's why you have this ADX, ATR rather. So the ATR is to actually determine the volatility. So that volatility base will now inform the take profit that is going to take and the stop loss that is going to set. And that's why you saw that there was a particular trade that he took in the month of towards the end of March that took the account straight up to $280 because the market shows a good opportunity. And ever since then, we have seen it that it has ever been profitable. So it's currently at over $460, and that's it. We're already in the month of April. I believe it's going to work. So you have it now. Let's come to the backtest information, and you can see that the history quality is 100%. And for those who understand what this means, it's telling you that this is absolutely correct. If the market is live, this is exactly what it's going to have. Now, like I told you the other time, when we have made profits that is shared that profit, that's this one, which is the 32%, which I told you that is no more than around 30%. And that is after he has made the profit. It wasn't the capital. The capital dropped from 150 to around 130 something dollars before it steadily grew up. Now, like I said, the year 101, you can use it. You can tweak it by yourself in the inputs to adjust it to suit yourself. It works best on gold, but you can run it on other currency pair, GU to be precise, that's GBP USD to be precise, but it's good, best use on gold. So this year is going absolutely for free. But anybody that is coming to get it, you're going to actually make a commitment of $10. And the reason for the $10 is to actually use it. I don't want a situation whereby what I give, that I wasted my time, precious time to give out, you don't value it. So I believe the $10 will just make you know that you're committed to whatsoever you're getting. And like I said, I just show you it took an account from initial deposit of 150 and it took it all the way up with a net profit of $325 in less than 4 months. And if you think 200% in 4 months is too small, no problem. Just forget about this. You can go and get anyone that promise you 1,000,000%. Okay. I'll see you again in my next video.